WCA here for Classic Car Clips. You join me once again at Beaulieu at the Classic Mini Day. So while you look at a cock on a stick, I'm going to look at some minis. Yes, and here we are. That's a mini on the left and a mini on the right. Behind that you can see a mini, and behind that you can see a mini derivative. So this is going to keep getting repetitive if I keep going back to minis, but here's a mini. This one's got Paddy Hopkirk fog lights on it. And if we look at close to the engine, you'll see some more Paddy Hopkirk stickers. Paddy Hopkirk was a big thing in the world of minis. Google him, he's a really good guy actually. But as you can see, Paddy Hopkirk on that little silver bit there, Paddy Hopkirk on the silver bit there. Lots of chrome work, lots of Paddy Hopkirk. Really clean example of the car though. Yeah, alright, enough Paddy Hopkirk. Let's have a look inside maybe. Yeah, inside the car, not inside the engine. That's better. Oh look, Paddy Hopkirk stickers. So, inside it's all leather, nice trimmed carpet, bit of wood on the sides there. And in the back there's a Paddy Hopkirk toolkit with some Paddy Hopkirk carpet. And yes, a Paddy Hopkirk boot liner. Spotting a pattern there. So on the left, right, middle, some more minis. If you actually look around, towards the end you'll see some real interesting mini derivatives, but the trouble with it... Oh, hang on, that's not a mini, that's a Hornet. Yeah, a little Wolsey Hornet. So basically a mini with a boot on. It's these little peculiarities that make these shows worth coming to. Single make shows can be a bit dull. Oh, Di Tommaso, remember the Pantera? Yeah, this isn't one of those. This is when British Leyland owned Innocenti, and they made a mini-based, well, that, basically. Yeah, as I say, these one-week shows can be a bit repetitive, but there's enough interesting different things around to keep you amused for a little while anyway. And again, this guy's looking through the door. He's actually a judge. He's inspecting this, so listening in on him to see what clever things to look for, and, well... just to make sure everything's original. That may sound quite easy, but actually, when you consider how many different varieties of Mini there were over the years, it was going on for so long, this engine looks quite different from the last one, and so how do you know what's original? Are they the original fog lights? Well, they might have been for one period, but not for another, or driving lights, not fog lights. So check out this originality is apparently quite a challenge. Not really my thing, and obviously she's not overly excited by the show. I thought we should be run over by the police, Mini. Did police actually drive 275s in the 1275s in the back in the day? I don't know. Oh, here's another Innocenti. This one is clearly a Mini Cooper with ace number plate. So here is a non-standard Mini. It's even a minier Mini than normal. That's Mini Haha. Subtle orange and green. I think that might be from the 70s. Yep, someone has actually chopped a Mini and made it smaller. So now we're coming on to a few of the more different ones. Here's a little sports car based on a Mini. Actually quite a nice car. Hey, don't forget you can sometimes drop your camera. Relax, everything's under control. Right, back to the movie. Okay, yeah, and here we go with the sports cars. Interestingly, for a Mini, it's got its engine at the back. So, rather than being a front-engined, front-wheel drive car, it's a rear-engined car. I should imagine rear-wheel drive, but I'm sure someone can put something in the comments below if I'm wrong. Yeah, if you try to stare through the vents, you can't really see it, but there is an engine in there, honest. And you can see here, this version, all sticking up, there's the engine. So slapped on top of the rear wheels instead of the front wheels. Apparently quite a good little race car. Behind that, something yellow. Hang on, let's have a quick look at the engine bay. I like engine bays. Anyway, come on, fast forward. Here we go, more engine bay. The careful use of a Castrol tin. Now what's this? Is it an Aston Martin? Is it? No. It's a Lily Mini Midas. Interesting, many shades of green car. But much loved by its owner. Now, what's this? This is not a Mini. It's got a Morris on the wheel hub, and it's a team truck. It used to offer race support for privateers. Yeah, and BMC on the front, and Leyland badges on it. This is when the car industry really was a mess. Everyone was buying everyone and merging and folding. But interesting looking. Rear lights, just like that Hornet we saw earlier. Anyway, this gives you some idea of the scale and the number of Minis there are here. This is just one little piece. Nice little Cooper S here. Sitting on the back, being towed by a little Mini van. Now you see the new Mini. This thing is huge. There's a original Mini. Then next to it, this huge, great Mini, where, I mean, the original doesn't even come up to the window line on the new one. Yeah, lots of other Minis. But even the other new Mini, behind it looks small in comparison. Absolute beast. It's got to be the size of my Range Rover, give or take. That wheel there is almost the height of the car. Yeah, so I don't think the new Mini is quite as mini as the old one, but we all kind of knew that anyway. That's progress. Don't get hung up on it. It's just a name. Here's the old new Mini, and here's the new Mini, if that makes any sense. The Countryman compared to the old new Mini. Yeah, I get lost on this as well. Now, this is something I've never seen before. That, apparently, is a Mini. I was struggling to see the lines up myself, but yeah, the front wheel's little, and if you look inside, it's kind of like mini switchgear in there. So I guess that does make it a Mini. So probably the biggest Mini I've ever seen, even bigger than the new one. So on the shock news that the original Minis were big as well, sometimes, this is WCA signing off for Classic Car Clips. Thank you very much.